Let me tell you people something. In this whole world, can you believe there was one school that produced these at once? One school gave us a senator and a very great legal mind, and then this umbu there.
Why are you being
I
so
don't know.
dramatic? Can you have some respect?
No
for the
growing
senator?
a proper beard type, noisemaker type, emotional. What do we call you?
Give it to Kes. I think Kes will go better.
Kes, take
That
it.
intro.
I think this is a good example that nature sometimes over nurture. Same school and yet
It's so unkind.
disparity.
Look at the shoes. What's your time? And you come here flex because I was in school with the senator.
Let's be honest. If today I was to do a video and I was to do a video, which one will get more likes?
Yeah.
Millions of likes.
What about
Millions of likes. I sell likes.
It's
What
a
about-
My likes have brought me to Energy Radio.
what about votes?
Imagine, just think.
Imagine you for what you have
You
in
got
life.
1,000 and
It
something
has
votes.
its
You
votes.
This guy was like 90. How many votes did you get?
7.8.
97.8
votes.
has never been heard before.
Yeah.
In an election, somebody getting voted. 97.8.
Yeah.
I tried in Langata. I got 1,754 votes.
Not to mention that you came to me and I sponsored posters.
He sponsored,
And I shouted
he sponsored in your mind.
Not
Yes.
to not to bad.
You told him. You told him.
I
to
No,
told
do
no,
it.
no. He didn't just
You
tell me
told him
not
not
to
to
buy.
I told him it's going to be dangerous.
No,
I
he
don't
didn't,
get
he didn't tell me not to buy.
Kibe's problem. He never listens.
Yeah.
So apparently, in school, this one was a prefect.
Yes.
Okay, listen, you don't know the story. Come in.
Bell
Shut
captain.
the
So what's a bell
I
captain?
used to be the one in charge of time.
And then you know this guy used to work like Eric. I don't know, you still work there?
No.
Yeah? No, you still do, of course you must. Yeah? So he does this work. Just imagine looking cool and all.
He was bouncing.
Yeah,
He's
and
used
then-
for.
What?
So yes, I was a prefect. He was a prefect as well.
Yeah.
We had this group called
Kojak.
Kojak. We were the cool boys of the school. We bought our own uniform
Yeah.
based on the colors that the school had.
Yeah.
So you guys want a grey trouser? Fine. This is a school trouser.
This is
It's
The
a
five
Kojak
guys,
trouser.
yes,
Yeah.
and even the coat.
Yeah.
This is the school uniform. As guys buy a coat from, like, you go to Kikomba,
Yeah.
choose those very nice ones, the
Silk.
pressed ones,
Silk.
and then you put your
Silk buns.
bands. Our own design for the prefect here.
And then
You guys.
and suspenders.
And suspenders. Getting to
Now, when-
school.
Checking this stuff.
Yes. That's what's up.
I can't. Okay, so tell me about these Kojaks. So this was okay.
So Kushi,
Where's Kushi?
Kushi was a funny man.
Kutswa, yeah.
Kutswa, it's called Kutswa. He was a funny man. He don't used to crack jokes. Broke us. Crook,
Yeah.
but funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, it's Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar was a sportsman of us. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Oscar would play any game and be perfect.
He was the captain of actually the initial team that did the Safari Sevens. The initial team.
Oscar who?
Also Sir.
Wow.
Yes.
These are people same school.
Yeah, Oscar Sevens.
And then Jay.
Jay is John Okumu. This is the biggest hustler this country has ever seen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what he did one day. April Fools, nobody knows what the is happening. He walks into a Form 1 class and says, "We have lost a boy."
Yeah.
And then everybody chanted spoons. So guys are doing 10 bob, 5 bob, whatever. So he went to all classes. Nobody knew what the he was doing. Then Gioni afternoon, after the April Fools is done, he goes and says, "We found him."
By the way, John will cheat you out of your skin.
What?
I'm not surprised he's in the US Army.
Wow.
Not just US Army. John went to the US Embassy 3 times.
Yes.
They denied him. The 4th time, they gave it to him. I don't know how, because he went to Germany
Yeah.
and then came back.
Yeah.
So they saw he's not really a flight risk. By the time he's coming back to Kenya, he's coming back as an army, US Army guy.
Yeah.
He has full access to the US Embassy. All the Wazungus there are saluting him.
Imagine.
That me and you, when he was going to Stato, I would see him in a porno.
Yeah.
So that's Jay.
That's Jay.
Now A.
A is now me.
Pass.
Everybody knows.
Pass, Andrew.
Right? Then now we go to Junior.
Yeah.
Now Junior was the brains of the group.
It's the quiet
Right?
man. The
Yeah, we know. We all knew what was happening.
Quiet.
I was the quietest. The quietest. I was the nice guy.
He was like the. Junior never drank. He never
No.
did all these things.
No.
Yeah. Him was solid even with the Chiles. It was like one Chile type of operation.
Yeah.
You know the rest of us were.
Yeah.
But him, he was always the brains, the cool guy.
Yeah.
So that group worked
So one was a thief and a con man. The other one
He
was
was a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
con so bad he got himself into the military, or he needed some restraint mechanism that needed to be as severe as the military to get him to normal. Then I don't know what you are, but at least out of what Kojak's 5 or 6, we came out with one good apple. Half.
Oscar Osir.
Oscar. Oh, it's not even you.
No, not even me.
No,
Oscar
we're talking about who was shining in school at the time was Oscar.
Yeah,
Because Oscar was rugby,
the rugby. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So we all supported him in his rugby. We used to go watch the matches and everything.
Yeah.
Right? So wherever you are, Oje never wanted to play sports.
Never.
Oje always thought about and making money.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
well,
of
that's cool.
6, we got 2 not so bad
5.
things.
Yeah.
Huh?
But even S.
Plus S. Who was
Sammy
S? See, that's what I'm saying. S.
Sammy,
Kojak's.
we had Sammy.
Who's Sammy now?
Sam is another guy who tried to force his way.
He got into school much later.
Yes. He was a good guy, but also very erratic.
But imagine he was faster than Oscar. Oscar was very fast, but Sammy was faster. Rugby.
A beast.
He was a beast in rugby.
So what sports were you guys playing in school?
Well,
Badminton. Used to go for swimming a lot with the university.
Ringing the bell.
Ringing the bell.
Carrying the outfits.
Yeah.
That we could do.
Played a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Na kuva suspenders, we say kuva suspenders.
Kilonzo.
Let's not forget.
Yes. And he has not told you.
Uh-huh.
Kibe and I used to do drama at Nairobi Baptist. The 2 of us. Stand-up comedy.
What?
Yes!
Both of you are
Yes.
Yes.
In church.
In church.
We go on stage and we do a skit.
So what's the lead preacher, the youth service used to do was to pick a topic.
Mm-hmm.
Pick whatever topic. And Kibe and I used to dramatize that topic before he starts.
Can we try that?
No, don't try that.
Okay, let's
So,
pick
yeah.
a topic.
So we did Bible study and we used to go to Nairobi Baptist for the
Baptist.
8:15 service, then go to Pentecostal for the 10:30 service, and then go to Parkland
Parkland Baptist,
for the 12:30.
What, you people were performers?
Oh,
Oh, crazy people.
church was the thing at the time.
Yeah.
You guys, so you're just 2 clicks short of wearing a grass skirt and a boob tube and with some maracas.
Yeah, give me those pom-poms. Those guys would have done anything at that time.
Yeah.
But it was a very easy time.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
easy.
very.
Everything was simple.
Church 8:15.
Imagine singing, hallelujah, mother. Oh,
And
goodness.
here you are today.
Imagine.
Mr.
Life does indeed come in
So
360.
imagine coming from that far, when you see Kibe now, what's like the number one thought that runs? There's so many people like, how did he? What? You seem to know him better than most people.
By the way, he's not any different. He used to, just the same way he was taller than everybody. He used to stand out in everything that he does. He was always the different guy.
Was he like smart when it comes to like books and whatnot?
Kibe was very smart.
Was.
Yeah, in school. I'm talking about school. It's not like I've started an example with him now. But the person you see is the person that I met. Always random, spoke his mind, didn't care much, always stood out. Whether it's family, doesn't matter. That's him.
Come on.
So when I see his videos, I see high school.
For real?
Kabisa.
Would you go in front of the Senate and say, Andrew Kibe is my friend?
I would, and there's good reason. You know, the fact that he is who he is, because if we didn't learn some of the ethics and some of the things that have made us who we are, you would be either drunk or you would have slept in a drainage somewhere. Yeah. So he's a hustler, the same all these people, but the basics that have made us who we are are the things that we learned when we were young.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you the rich kid in school?
No, I wasn't.
Imagine he wasn't.
For
I
real?
wasn't.
But his dad was hella rich, but he wasn't.
I wish.
Imagine his dad used to pay him 6 G's.
Yeah.
A salary of 6 G's.
For what?
And this
That
guy
was
was
when
getting,
that's when I was promoted.
when you were promoted.
Yeah, it was
It
actually
was before it was,
4-5.
and this guy will enter, he will be the second person after his dad in the office.
No, he used to find me in the office.
Hapana, wewe unapata vidako.
I know. He used to find me in the office. He used to arrive at 6:10. I was in the office before him.
Yeah. 6 G's.
Yeah. But he drives himself in that Mercedes, and I catch a mat.
Oh, you're not getting in his Mercedes?
Not at all.
How?
But you don't deserve it.
What? How?
You didn't work for
No,
it.
work for it when you make it.
Yeah. By the way, one time we were driving in his car, and he tells me, you know, even if I was to give you this car to drive, everybody will know it's not yours.
Stop smiling.
Oh my goodness! I don't know, this guy is not yours.
So this guy told me a story that one day the dairy, his dad has bought a car. So the dairy takes the car to the office and says, Mkubwa, I have brought the car that you have bought. He's like, are you stupid? Take the car home.
I don't even see it.
Because the dairy was very excited because it was a new car.
Yeah, it was a
No,
Peugeot 4.5.
boss! It's just 4.5, right?
Yeah, Peugeot 4.5.
So he has done the work. At least that I know. Right? So that I respect. And we try to keep in touch over the years every now and then when we can. But the friendship that we created then, I think some of the lessons even in interactions till today. I think that's why it's the Senate.
In the video we have at least something from Nairobi school.
So if you find any of our friends out there, the same interactions we used to have, you will find it there. That's why John Okumu was born in the US. Somebody who grew up in Dam with him, they used to live in Dam Estate. These were the kingpins of Dam Estate when it was Dam Estate in Langata.
I know Dam Estate.
Yeah. And now he's in the US Army interacting like he's an American. That's the sort of thing that you live a life where you can go to hell and charm the devil.
Okay. Legalize it. Yes or no? Can you call is dying of cancer? To legalize or not?
Marijuana? No.
Why?
I don't think we are at that stage.
Because?
We are fond of just abusing things. You know, we abuse everything. You don't know how to legalize something that you don't want to make illegal. Understand? Like shisha. Shisha is now illegal. It's not illegal all over the world. But if you make marijuana legal in Kenya, the legal part will be the smallest bit. The illegal part will be the largest.
But it's already illegal.
Yeah.
And it's still
being
consumed.
That's what I'm saying.
Rajata Shisha was so good as soon as last night.
I know.
Mbona tusiende kama Amsterdam?
Do what?
Let's legalize everything.
Legalize,
Prostitution.
regulate, refine.
Can you imagine if we go to, for example, all over the world, the LGBT, the Pride, they fly their flags and go and they walk around the streets. You know, it's. Do you see the restraint? You know, you can restrain yourself, but look at the people who are in high school. Those kids. Just give them.
Isn't that what regulations are for?
You can't. Imagine we can't regulate the simplest things. We can't regulate sex education. How will you regulate marijuana?
Remember Billy?
Yeah.
We had a friend, a guy in our class called Billy. And this guy was smoking weed. He would go outside, come back, smelling of weed.
Yeah.
But he seemed to always have the best time in class.
Yeah.
The guy always looked like he was popping.
Yeah.
Why can't we think, update ourselves?
We can. My only concern is that we can't regulate ourselves even on the simplest of things. So just, it's okay. You go and legalize, not just legalize marijuana, legalize many things. Because all these drugs that are used unlawfully are actually supposed to be used for medicinal purposes. All of them, including heroin and ephedrine. All these things are legal for purposes of medicinal value, even marijuana. But we have just a way of abusing everything. By the way, we love excess. Do you know that?
Hello, Ngiritas.
We love excess. We are the excessive nation. Everything must be done in abundance. We must have the abundance.
Basi tufunge tu macho, kufa dereva, kufa makanga, all of it.
Yeah.
If
But if you think about the majority of people, you and him were brought up where parents were monitoring him. So even though he used to sneak out, like this gentleman used to sneak out his father's car and go to carnival and still come back early before his father wakes up and then goes to church with him. You know, that sort of thing. Can you imagine doing it at a lower level? I think that's something that has happened.
My last question before, should we shut down the government?
You can't shut down the government. Government is not people. Government is not people. Government is an institution. The same government that you see all over the world. It's only that in Kenya, government is tied around individuals. If you want government in places where, like in Switzerland, the president can be walking around the street and nobody cares. Nobody knows him. Because government is an amorphous entity that can't be touched. Big. If you deal with government, they come for you. That's why you break the law, the speed ticket is under your door. That's called government. It's not an individual. So I still hope that Kenya can build institutions. institutions that can last beyond us.
Not people.
And not centered around individuals and their tribes. Because it means here or there, it means nothing. Tribes don't deliver. Tribes don't work. Tribes will not do anything. Tribes don't have integrity. People have integrity.
Drops mic.
Yeah.
Kalas.